Hello, my Hankins, it's Friday, and I'm getting to talk to you during the day again. It always helps when I'm awake, especially when I'm trying to talk to people on the internet. So I really liked your last video. It's always good to find out all the unknown people that don't get credit for the things that they do. It's a fascinating thing. You talked about history and stuff, is that right? History? Notice the toys in the background? The most epic room for my son ever. So I wanted to talk to you today about mediocrity and movement. So first let me ask you a question. Please always fact-check information if you're not sure. Now this was presented to me in my physiology class, and I have some lectures. Hopefully there's some notes down below. Are we ripping off the Vlog Brothers more if I say doobly-doo? I think we are. That's too much, right? So here's the question. Which is better? To be a healthy weight but completely inactive? Or is it healthier to be overweight with extra fat on your body but have muscle and have been exercising? The answer is fat with exercise. I'm making a mass overgeneralization. I'm not talking about obese, I'm talking about overweight. Please note this journal citation at the bottom of the image stolen from my PowerPoint. The point from this research showed that having some level of activity matters more than the exact body weight. So being healthy in general is more important than one measurement of health. Mediocrity gets a bad rap. It should. We should not be mediocre. We have many people who are satisfied with half-done things. I acknowledge that. Here's a flip side to mediocrity that I would propose to you might deserve some attention. Getting off topic. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about was movement mediocrity. Mediocrity gets a bad rap because we think of things being awesome. If you're going to do it right. Why do something halfway when you can do it perfect? All that crap. That's great, but look at this. When you're someone who needs to get way over there, and you've never taken those kind of big steps before, getting a new job, starting your career, losing weight, getting in shape, eating right, going back to school, being a parent, being in a new relationship, learning a language, whatever, getting way over there seems impossible. The steps to get over there seem incredibly painful and not worth it. My favorite example is the at-home workout video. You've seen these videos where incredibly fit people go through an impossibly hard regimen for 90 days, 100 days, 2 months, 5 months, whatever. They are on a strict diet, they work out constantly, and if they just do that for 6 months, they have this miraculous body transformation. Blah. Those things can work. They actually do, and if you stick to a really strict diet and a really good workout program, you're going to notice changes in your body. Awesome. But what if you've never exercised in your life and you don't know how to control your eating, or you've never tried to control your eating? That seems terrifying to commit to something that drastic. Say you get the workout program and you commit to doing 4 days of exercise and eat well, but not strict. When the program's over, you're not going to be where the poster picture is, but you're not going to be way over there where you started. You're going to have made a big transformation with little bits of effort. This is where I think movement comes in. Consistent direction in movement is much more valuable than short bursts of starting. Say I organize a great study plan, and for 2 days I implement this impossibly complicated, overly overly difficult study plan. I'm going to last 2 days, and then I stop and I don't study for another week, and then I try it for 2 more days, and then I stop and I don't do it for 2 weeks, and I try it 2 more days. I've started this thing 3 times with a total of 6 days. 6 days of good studying. Or what if I make a manageable plan that I stick to pretty well, and every week I study 4 days? Before 2 weeks is up, I've already gotten through more study time. By the time 3 weeks is up, I've covered way more material than I would have otherwise. Not by being overly zealous and being amazingly perfect at how I study, by being consistent and putting in some kind of effort towards working towards it. My exercise goal is not any specific thing or a body weight or a fat percentage or a lifting thing or a bulking thing. It's to stay in shape while I'm in school. If I can be busy enough commuting, studying, fathering, and still squeeze in exercise, I feel confident that I can ramp up that goal later when my life has less crazy components in it. Please tell me I won't commute an hour when I'm working, please. Anyway, I think that movement consistently, even when it's small, makes for better change. We're obviously not talking about specific workout plans because you're about to tell me how short bursts of strong exertion are the way to build muscle mass and strength. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about mental discipline. Now, when you do that, when you say, I'm going to make sure I eat green vegetables at least once a day, and you've never done any healthy eating in your entire life, eating green vegetables once a day is an accomplishable goal. You're not having to make drastic changes. You're not going to get drastic results, but you are going to get healthier. And the next time you want to do something, it will be easier. So that's my rant for today. Movement and mediocrity. If you want to try something, don't be afraid to just try it and do something better next time. If you think a goal is impossible, just work towards it. See what happens. Or set a better goal. Or don't have a goal. Just aim for general betterness and do stuff. Don't worry about the process and how it's going to work and what the end result or what. Try doing stuff for a while. I recommend it. See you next time. Have a good weekend.